Hi, thank you for joining us today. We are going to tell you everything that you want to know about Synology HAT5300 Enterprise Hard Drives. If you remember, Synology launched their own brand of SDDs a little while back, and the key differentiator on those SSD was a better performance thanks to a deeper integration with DSM, and that's exactly what they are doing with the hard drive as well. To start with, let's try to look at the name. Um, the name of the model seems to follow a pattern where H seems to indicate the type of the media, where HAT is a hard drive and SAT is an SSD. AT seems to indicate the interface, which is a SATA interface, and NV is the NVMe interface. So going forward, if they ever introduce the SAS drives, they will be probably HAS would be the model for the SAS hard drives. Finally, 5300 seems to indicate the form factor, where 5300 is a 3.5-inch form factor and 5200 is the 2.5-inch form factor. These are based on Toshiba MG enterprise drives with 5 years limited warranty, but uh, you won't buy these if these were just Toshiba enterprise drives pre-branded as Synology, right? So Synology has done some differentiation in these drives. They are just based on the MG, but they're not the same as MG. The firmware has been tweaked by Synology, which means that now DSM can directly access the hard drive firmware, will be able to update and upgrade the firmware directly from DSM, and as a result of that, they are talking of a 23% better performance. These drives are currently available in 8, 12, and 16 TB. They are not available in 14 TB, which is surprising. And of course, pricing is higher than Toshiba drives because, of course, Synology has done their own firmware tweaking in these. Coming to the next slide, you might have heard a lot of talks around the vendor locking, which means Synology is trying to lock the vendor on the hard drives on the newer models, which is actually correct. On the newer models, currently there are just 3 models on which there is a vendor locking: RS3621 RPXS, 3621 XS Plus, and 4021 XS Plus. In these 3 models, you have no other option but to buy Synology HAT5300 drives if you want bigger capacities. Of course, in the lower capacities of 4 TB and 2 TB, you still are able to buy the other vendors' drives, but Synology is neither going to test nor going to qualify any other drive other than the HAT5300. That's what it looks like so far. And in case you try to use any other hard drive in these 3 models, you will not be able to make the storage pools and you will not be able to make the SSD cache either. Good news is that other than these 3 models, currently none other models are affected, and you will be able to continue using your whichever qualified drives are there in the list, compatible drives. You'll be able to use all the compatible drives with the rest of the series. So yes, there is a vendor locking on these models, and on the future business models, which is definitely XS Plus and XS models, would have the vendor locking if the market responds well to it. So what's our future guess on the direction which Synology models are going to take in future? One is that only the use of validated drives will be further reinforced on the future business models. There is a model that's aging, the 2418 series, and this year there might be 2421 model replacing it. And our guess is that on 2421 you will be able to use only the validated drives. Uh, we also think that Synology might be able to tweak the MG series nearline SAS drives as well. So you might see either HAS5300, which would be 3.5-inch SAS drives, or HAS5200 drives, which will be 2.5-inch 15K RPM drives very soon in future. And of course, since Toshiba has now joined the 18 terabyte club, and these drives are based on Toshiba MG, you might see 18 terabyte capacity also very soon. So this is it. That's all the scoop we had on HAT5300. Thank you for watching. If you have any queries or questions or comments, please feel free to write us. Thank you.